Now, in terms of vehicle fitness, so I mean, like I said earlier, this taxi, for example, apparently it was a burst tire. Things like that. Checking your wheels, checking certain engine compartments, all those kind of vital things. What are like the ABCs?
Well, first of all, you want to do your basic checks like your emergency equipment. Is your spare tire in a roadworthy condition? Is the the pressures on the tires on the vehicle, are they consistent with what they should be for that specific vehicle and for the load you'll be carrying? People tend to overload the vehicle and they're not taking into consideration that you now have to adjust your tire pressures accordingly. That has to happen as well. Make sure that your triangles are in the vehicle, first aid kits, just basic amenities, and of course water. And just some really stupid things that we tend to overlook. Resting every 2 hours. Is everything in the vehicle that should be in there? What if? Always ask yourself, what if, before you pull away, and pack the vehicle accordingly and prepare accordingly.
If I recall, it's 2 hours or every 200 kilometers.
That's correct.
Okay.
You should stop at least every 2 hours or 200 kilometers just to give yourself a break. If you're alone in the vehicle and if you have people with you in the car, that is adequate and a reasonable amount of time to be driving and then resting for. And it doesn't have to be a long break. It can be 5 to 10 minutes. Just stretching your legs, getting a drink of water, going to the bathroom, just waking up again and getting back into the swing of things. It's important because we don't realize we're getting tired until it's too late.
And now in terms of defensive driving awareness, things like overtaking, etc., I know that that's often a cause of accidents around this time of the year.
The biggest one for me there is just to make absolutely sure whether it is in fact safe to overtake before you start the procedure of the overtaking. Leave enough distance between yourself and the vehicle you're overtaking so that you can have a run up and enough speed enough space to accelerate into. And then of course, is it clear to overtake? Is it safe to overtake? Is it advisable? Just think to yourself, will I be able to overtake? Remember, taking into consideration the fact that your vehicle is now heavier than what it should be if your family is in there. You need to now the vehicle is going to accelerate at a slower pace. So you need to take all that into consideration before you start overtaking. It's not just about going around the car in front of you. It's a whole procedure, and you need to be absolutely sure that you can do it safely before you do it, because that's when people die. Because once you are next to that vehicle that was in front of you a few seconds ago, and there's a vehicle approaching on the front, what are you going to do? You can't stop, you can't go anywhere else, you're kind of stuck there. So before you get into that being stuck situation, see if it's safe to get into it before you are in it. That's basically what I'm saying.